And I think we're live. Hello everyone, hope it's going well for you. I think the music is a little loud, isn't it? Let me tone it down a little bit. Give me a second. Here. Okay. Maybe a little better. Maybe not, who knows? It's not going well, but I am now here. Oh no. Oh no! Heck! Why not, if I may ask? Also, welcome Marionette, yo Mesa, yo Mob, yo Arlen. How's it going, folks? How's it going? Give me a second, let me put the drawing up, because that didn't happen. And then I also need to change the topic. What are we drawing today? We drawing... TOTKX... Minish Cap, technically. Because I am doing some dot and flora artwork. I have the power to mix any game I wish. Okay, give me a second, let me put this thing up on the screen. Here... Not sure why it doesn't work right off the bat, honestly. There we go. Nice. Let's go. Let's heckin' go. Music is still a little loud to me, but I think I could just turn it down on my end and I think we'll be okay. Okay, we're good. Yo, Super Slicks, yo, Falls, how's it going? Hope it's going well. Hope it's going well. It's a Monday. And that means that a whole week lies ahead of us. But fortunately, I have the day off because of Juneteenth. I think some other people may have the day off because of Juneteenth. Dot didn't hide a stone in that pie, did she? I addressed that in the text. I see some people here know their kinstones. Yeah, I bet like I was so tempted to do like another panel of this, where Flora just like digs into the cake and then like bites on a kinstone. Dot is like, no, wait, don't eat that yet. Hold on, you have to take out the kinstone first. Be like, no. I will eat all of it. Every last one of them. Okay, let's do this. And look, I came prepared today. I have already put up the official Wisdomverse palette, so I don't have to go looking for it like I did last time. Let's go. It's a bit loud out here as well. Okay, let me put it down a little bit more, maybe. How about now? Can people hear? I think we're good. Cool, cool. Very nice. Yeah, I think I'll do like a kind of light coloring. I want to make this super quick. So let's do like a fast little thing here. Just kind of go like this. Actually, hold on. First here, 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 here. Something like that. Okay, there. 90 minutes deep into an Owl Oni retrospective. Blue Demon. Yeah? Is that what that is? What is that? Some of the movie Oni renders are actually very creepy. Oh. Fun fact, wasn't the Fierce Deity like originally based off of Oni or something? Question mark? I think that is something I remember learning before. I don't know if it's true. One of those things you hear online and you're like, is that a thing? Okay. I have chosen to accept it into my personal canon. Been reading a lot of One Piece, yay! I actually, fun fact, I usually keep up with One Piece every week. I read the new chapter. I hadn't read the new chapter for the last few weeks, so I caught up with all of it at once yesterday. I was only a few chapters behind because it's only like, so I haven't been reading for like a month, and that means what, like maybe like a little more than a month, so 4 or 5 chapters, and I caught up with them all. Oops. To give an idea of how much last week Wednesday you were at the start of Whole Cake, and today you just got a little into Act 2 of Wano. Oh, that's pretty far, yeah. Also, Whole Cake is amazing. Whole Cake is one of the best arcs. Fight me. Some people didn't like it, and those people are probably anime watchers, because I heard that it was like done badly in the anime or something. This is the thing about media that has multiple forms. Such vastly different opinions depending on which form you get into. Yeah, pacing, yeah, fair. The manga was good, I promise. I promise. I know the anime has problems. It's not me. I do not know if we will have a Dust, unfortunately. I think because Dust is not currently in this house, I am assuming that she is maybe still at work. So I have decided to just proceed. And then we will hope and wait patiently for a invading Dust. Yeah, Whole Cake is one of the best arcs. Exactly. And see, you think this because you read the manga. Yeah, the thing with Pudding was like amazing. I freaking loved it, actually. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I thought it was so cool. This is gonna sound like nonsense to anyone who hasn't read One Piece. So imagine like an entire arc that takes place in a world where everything is a dessert, or like a type of food, but mostly dessert, really. And that's because the ruler of the islands has a power that lets her put souls into everything. So not only is everything made out of cake or chocolate or marshmallows, they also all like have weird small lives and existences, and they like talk to you. Because every year the townspeople give a little part of their soul as a tax to stay in the town. And every year the ruler of the town puts a little part of the townspeople's souls into like various inanimate objects. And this is not even, by the way, the main point of the arc. Like, this is just background world building for the arc. It's so good. It had some good subplots with like Sanji. Yeah, it's Sanji's arc. It's Sanji's arc for sure. I wasn't expecting Sanji to have a second arc. I was keeping up, like, I was already well caught up with the manga by the time Whole Cake was coming around. So I read that like each chapter as it came out. And I was not expecting Sanji to have an arc. Definitely not. Yeah, it's very dark considering. Yeah, I agree. But then again, isn't that all of One Piece? Like, I feel like One Piece is like, it has this sort of vibe of being like a fun pirates show. And then like you read it and you're like, are these guys like slaves? Like, what the frick? Is that guy getting tortured? What? There's some deep psychological trauma going on here. Is this a commentary on the government? And by the way, it is a commentary on the government if you've ever read One Piece. There's a reason the main characters are pirates. The series is long enough that everybody should have a second arc. I've actually been curious if Zoro's gonna get another arc. People thought it would be Wano. People thought that Elbaf was gonna be Usopp's second arc. People thought Wano was gonna be Zoro's second arc, but Zoro did not get one. And it's kind of looking like, so far, Elbaf is not doing much, so I guess we'll see. For Usopp, I mean, it's a good arc, it's just, you know, hasn't really been going in Usopp's direction. Oh, I forgot to update this color palette with the new colors. Whoops. Okay, whatever. I remember what they are. Sort of. Kind of thought Elbaf would be Robin's arc. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess it is a little bit. A little bit, so far. We're not getting, like, the same focus. I think Whole Cake might be the last character-centric arc. I think at this point the story has progressed too far. Like, now the story just needs to progress, you know what I mean? Okay, to be fair... Okay, to be fair, Egghead does have a character focus, but like, not really. Yeah, I was questioning why Sanji would get a second arc, but like, I get it now, yeah. Exactly, it's so good. Sanji honestly didn't even need a second arc, but now that he has one, I'm like, you know what? That's so fair. Egghead adjacent. Egghead is like kind of Robin's arc, but like not really. Egghead is definitely the arc of that one supporting character that shows up that I don't want to spoil because Super Slick is clearly right before that bit. There's a supporting character that does get a focus in that whole arc, so, you know. Anything involving the Void Sentry. The main plot involves the Void Sentry at this point. The whole story is essentially... It's really funny to me. It's really funny to me that after all that work Luffy went through... I guess this is like a little bit spoilers, but not really. This is just like a thing that people know. Yeah, it's funny to me that, like, Luffy accidentally stumbled onto the one key to success to being the Pirate King, like... Like, Gold Roger knew what was up, okay? Like, he had somebody with the ability to translate, and I guess he kind of accidentally stumbled onto that too. But what you really need to become the Pirate King is someone with the ability to translate a specific something. Big Mom had one. She may not have that person anymore. Spoilers for Whole Cake. And then Luffy kind of like stumbles into one as well. Oh, you know who the focus of Egghead is? Okay, I won't say anything anyways. It's in what's called the Final Saga. Yeah, I mean, is it called the Final Saga? Are we like really ending? I don't know, I don't believe it. This can't be over. They can't. We got some purple. 4 colors in my 4 Swords Zelda? It's more likely than you think. Eggman, duh. It's a crossover with Sonic. Genuinely, you're actually kind of right, though. Like, Mob, you're a lot closer than you think there. I know the comment was a joke, but, like, there are some similarities. It's a little bit too dark, I think. There we go. Ari with an I, thank you for the follow. Ari, do you have 2 accounts now? Ari, what are you doing? Oh, the other one just broke. Oh, we got a dust. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? 2 roommates in my walls? Give me a second, folks. Let me connect to Discord. Yeah, I think Ari was saying earlier that their comments were just being lost somewhere along the way. So it's a good thing you've made another account. I don't know what happened there. I think you got like shadow banned. The hype house is complete. Yeah, Ari, you need to start making content. I'm kidding. Please don't do anything you're not comfortable with. Yes, I draw on a tablet. I got myself an iPad. It is a... Oh, okay. Update failed. Retrying in 8 seconds. Hey, Dust, if you can hear me, Discord's crashed on me. I apologize. It'll be back soon. Probably. Update failed. Retrying in 25 seconds. What? It got longer. Can I... I'm gonna task manager and delete it. Heck. And... Okay, cool. Come on. Discord... Yeah? Update failed. Retrying in 1 second. Okay, downloading update. Failed. Retrying. God damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna end the task. Whatever. Oh, best song. Let's go. Fi's theme. Lynn needs to pick up her phone. I know! The phone is not letting me. This is not on me. This is on Discord. My Discord broke. Someone tell Dust that the Discord broke, because I don't think Dust can hear me. We do live in the same house, but we're like 2 floors away from each other, and the insulation is decent. This is why I can stream at the same time as her, by the way, if you're wondering. About to do the scare. I'll get it fixed, Dust. Give it like a second. Okay, no, it still says update failed. What do I do? Restart this whole thing? I'm gonna freaking delete Discord. I'm gonna just like update Discord somehow, I guess. I don't know. Okay, Discord. Oh, if you try to do the collab thing, doesn't it have a built-in mic? Ooh, that's an idea. That's an idea. I like it. Let's try it. Get started. Level up your collaboration. Yes, I know. Start shared chat. Invite. Dust. Okay. Okay. I've sent an invite. Did it work? Maybe not. Tell Dust I sent an invite. The audio will be wild once Dust starts streaming. Yeah, I guess Ari's kind of like chilling in the middle of the house and can therefore hear both sides. No, you tell Dust you sent an invite. Well, joke's on you, because you saying that I should tell Dust that I sent an invite has therefore told Dust that I sent an invite. Hello? Okay, this kind of works.
Says you are muted.
This works, it's just very quiet. Hold on. This is a little... Here. Okay, keep speaking.
Oh, I also don't have the filtering stuff that I usually do on Discord.
Oh, do you have like
Why is
filters?
your Discord not working?
I don't know why Discord isn't working. Yeah, I just stopped. It was working like 5 seconds ago. It's very strange. Yeah, can people hear? Oh.
Yeah, Lynn is continuously muted.
Okay, it's very quiet. This is fine. Hey, Hobbit just summoned Nami.
happening?
Let's go. We were just talking about One Piece.
And by that I mean what's going on, people, and all of that.
I don't know if Dust's mic is just quiet, because this is the
Find
max
some music
volume.
quickly.
This is the max volume we can put on. And I've put YouTube on the min volume for the music.
Not because I got home late, but because I
Okay, I think we're
passed
good.
out again.
Okay, you can hear both. I can kind of... Dust is very quiet to me. Hold on, let me put the whole volume. Okay, there.
Says
Hello.
on this thing that you are muted.
I think Dust
Wait.
cannot hear me.
Oh, I hear you now.
Yay! Okay, let's go.
Why's your
Woo.
Discord broken?
Yeah, I don't know. It just is. It stopped working and now it is, so I guess I'm not gonna question it.
It just doesn't work?
Yeah. Or it's, oh wait, hold on. It stopped working and it used to. Like, very recently it was fine. So I don't know why it stopped working. But I guess I'll just re-download Discord and see what happens afterwards. I don't freaking know.
That
There.
is unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know. Technology do be like that sometimes. Sometimes it just commits murder.
True. So, how is everything?
It's going well. We were just talking about One Piece, which I know you haven't seen. You should get to it. Watch One Piece.
Dude, what? Telling someone to watch One Piece is like... that's an irresponsible recommendation if I've ever seen one.
You know the old days where people would be like, don't read a webcomic called Homestuck. That's One Piece has become the new one here.
I don't know if One Piece you can call it necessarily newer than Homestuck, but...
Hey, true. That's true. Don't watch it, read it. That's a good point. The live action is quite nice, though. I think they've done a good job with the live action. I really do appreciate all the work they put in there.
Yeah.
Might I recommend reading One Piece? Actually, Dust, have you, like, read a manga?
I've read one manga.
Oh? Oh,
You know what it is.
Bakuman.
I read Bakuman.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and I've read Pokemon Adventure, I guess.
Oh, true. I forgot. Yeah, see, Dust is extremely
I've read it in
cultured.
2 languages.
Oh. Dust is way too cultured for all of us, folks. It's too late. We can never reach this level of culture.
I have read 2 whole...
2 whole mangas, and one of those mangas is about writing other mangas, and the other one is about...
It was actually very enlightening. I enjoyed reading it.
I'm surprised. Well, I know why you read Bakuman, but like, Bakuman kind of does depend a little bit on like knowing other mangas, so it's interesting to me that...
True, yeah. I mean, I'm in the zeitgeist enough that I know, you know, a lot of what the references are.
Yeah.
Like one of the authors is supposed to be the author of One Piece. Like.
Yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think I might have made that connection for you.
Really?
In that, I think so. I don't know if this is like a commonly accepted fact.
Like, agreed upon, is it
Oh,
not?
I didn't know that. No, I think it's something that I just kind of like thought of, but I could be wrong.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Is it a commonly accepted fact? If anyone else here has read Bakuman, is it like generally known that that one kind of like genius author guy is the author of One Piece? Like in the thing, you know, it's like a it's like a metaphor.
Super prolific. Like he just pumps out work and.
Yeah.
Like...
And then also, there's a part in Bakuman, so the 2 characters in Bakuman are writing a story, they're writing a manga, and their manga features 2 protagonists that kind of like verse each other very similarly to Death Note, because the author of Bakuman is the same as the author of Death Note. Like, they're writing about their experiences writing Death Note. And so, in one of the arcs in Bakuman, the 2 characters realize that it's going to be hard for them to sort of start a new arc and get like a wave of freshness into their manga, because they've set it up with like those 2 main characters having to be antagonists to each other. Versus this other guy who like has like this different name, but he's like clearly supposed to be Eiichiro Oda. Where like the other guy has like all the characters traveling to a new place like all the time, and he can just set up with a new antagonist and keep going, and like the art style is so wacky and dynamic. And I'm like, this is just One Piece, isn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure this guy is the One Piece guy.
Well, doesn't the style even take after One Piece a little bit? Like the lanky kind of like...
Yeah.
Long-limbed, skinny people.
Although to be fair, lanky, long-limbed people isn't just One Piece. Hashtag Clamp, but fair enough. Wow, Dust has read more comics than I have. Ari, like, the bar is 0. Ari has not read a comic. Ari has like grudgingly viewed.
Huh? Let's view from here because we're in the same house.
You can just stream my content.
My art through you.
Hey.
Alright, what am I supposed to draw today? I don't know what I'm here to do. All I know is every day has been exhausting.
Oh no.
And I haven't had a proper rest since I moved in here.
Oh
and
no.
Today I have full plans as well, so I don't really know what to draw, but I'm just gonna
draw something relaxing.
Draw something.
What?
Exactly. I want to
Yeah.
that relaxing.
What relaxes you? Frick. Just trying to move this up. Okay, there. Yeah, what relaxes you?
Me?
Yeah.
Just like generally introspecting on the horrifying reality of humanity a little bit, like.
Lol. I mean, you can draw death and dismay. I think that would be very relaxing. I don't know. What else is there to draw? Oh, how's the Baldur's Gate? You should draw like an enemy you've defeated and do like a cool battle scene.
That's too much effort.
Yeah, true. Draw something that brings me joy, says Mesa. What brings you joy, Mesa? Don't watch One Piece, play COH. Oh, I missed that one. Going insane by the implications in that game, and I have seen like 2 areas of Future World. Oh, hey! Yeah, let's go! COH playing for the win. COH good. COH good, and everybody should play it.
The Baldur's Gate characters, or somebody. Who from Baldur's Gate should I draw? There you go.
So many choices.
I spent a lot of time making my room home. Does that bring me joy? Yes. My room is sacred. My room is sanctuary. Almost done. So I'm gonna do the rest of the flooring today. And then after that, it should just be like a little bit of cleanup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went out and got my, I went out and got the more carpeting that I needed.
Hey.
Built my bird his new cage, so he's got
Hey. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I need to go look at that after today's stream. You could draw your room. Yeah, you could. Draw the Baldur's Gate characters, but like in your room.
Why?
Just chilling, you know? Like they're like admiring the scenery. They're like, it's kind of nice.
It's currently not very nice. I want to put up like posters and art on my wall, except I don't have enough to really fill out a wall, so I don't want to start because I don't know what the end composition is going to be incomplete anyway.
Ah,
so,
fair enough.
I'm very conflicted.
Well, there's only one solution: make more art and then put your own art on the walls.
Well, I'm not going to put my own art on the walls.
Put your own art on the walls. What the heck? Literally the only thing, for context, the only thing on my walls, because I don't put anything on my walls. Like I'm very lazy is all. Like it's not that I don't have things I would want to see. It's just I'm extremely lazy and I don't have the effort. However, there is one thing on my walls, which is Dust's artwork.
Well, that one was a gift for you, so like,
yeah, well.
You know?
The point is that it's worth it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Because Lin draws herself in various locations when traveling, so Dust could draw herself in her idealized room. That's true. See? I do that. I actually have multiple things of me in places.
I
Just
actually did used to
chilling.
do that too. It's weird. Like,
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
And then like draw yourself into
Yeah, agreed. You know why? Because I hate backgrounds. But if I'm drawing myself in a pre-existing spot, then I don't need to do a background. Hey. Also, I'm deciding, because I haven't redesigned Dot completely yet. I'm deciding whether I should make the like kind of skirt part that she wears Four Swords themed as well, or if I should keep it Minish Cap. Decisions. Right now she's got one accessory of clothing from each of the Four Swords colors, and I've done that on purpose. But I need to decide whether I want to like go all in on the skirt. I think then it would be too much, honestly. I might keep it as is. We'll see.
Trying to look up Baldur's Gate references without spoilers.
Oh yeah, that's difficult, isn't it? After dropping it for a little bit, started up from where you left off with Echoes. Hey, finished Nehru's Temple. Hey, stopped right before going down the crypt stairs. Front and front. Oh, okay, all right. You're in for a treat. Have fun. Second Zelda pull you got today. Is there a rate up or something? I was actually considering doing a rate up for all fathers, like all characters who are fathers, because it was Father's Day yesterday, and I missed stream on Father's Day, so I think it'd be funny. But then I dropped it because I am lazy and I didn't have time. So there is no rate up on fathers. However, if you get a father, I don't know, call it out. It'd be funny. Happy late Father's Day to any potential and/or fathers in the chat.
To any fathers.
To all fathers out there. I think we were talking about this in the Discord. Like, what's the best, or who's the best fictional father? And like, it's funny to think of the fact that there really aren't a lot of good fictional fathers. Like, it's kind of difficult.
We constantly talk about 2 of them, so.
True.
Yeah.
Bowser good. Eggman probably good. Who else is there? Elowood is the.
Villains, so like... it says something.
I mean, it takes a villain to be a good dad sometimes, I guess. Echoes of Wisdom, actually, like the Echo's father is genuinely a good dad. I think one other one, Eliwood, is the only surviving Fire Emblem main character parent, so I guess by default. Do all the Awakening dads count? Yes, but also no, because their future versions are the fathers, and they're all dead. So, like, they themselves have not become fathers. It's just the future children reacting to the trauma of having lost their actual fathers, and now they're like in the past, right? I feel like I might go with like gold or something for this, but this looks kind of weird. I don't know. I don't really like it.
Somehow my desk, despite being the same desk as I had before, is harder to draw on.
Oh, is your chair different?
Yeah, my chair is different.
Okay, then that's why. Yeah. It's because you're at a different height than usual, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe I could go with something like this. The fun part about designing Dot is that, like, I just have to make sure, like, once I've put in the 4 red, blue, green, purple, I cannot use that color anywhere else. I have to use unrelated colors from now on. Also, I kind of want to put like a darker red bit in here somewhere, but I'm trying to decide where to. I'm not sure. Maybe like just along the top and bottom. There. And then darker green on here. A little bit of symmetry, you know? As it should be. The Pale King deserves Father of the Year. Who's the Pale King? Who's that?
Oh, jeez.
Is that a Baldur's Gate person?
I was gonna assume that I didn't get that reference, but I do.
Ah.
No, it's Lin should play Hollow Knight.
Oh. There's fathers in Hollow Knight? I mean, I'm gonna maybe play it eventually.
Nobody said
Okay, don't say anything, yeah. Do not spoil me for Hollow Knight. I don't know anything about Hollow Knight, and I would prefer to be unspoiled.
You know one thing about Hollow Knight.
That's true. That is true. I dropped in for the weirdest Hollow Knight stream. I have no freaking clue what was going on in there. I'll call it out when I eventually stream it, because I probably will at some point. I'll call it out. I'll be like, this is the one thing I saw. And you guys are going to be like, what?
Well, it doesn't spoil anything because you already saw the thing that happens at the end, but that is also a father.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but like, no, but yeah, but like, I maintain that I have no freaking clue what was going on. Mob, no, don't spoil me anything. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna read that sentence. But also, yes, I was talking about this in the Discord. I personally think the Zora Prince in COH is potentially the son of Drad and Kashara from Echoes of Wisdom, which makes Drad a father. Is Drad a good father? Presumably, yes, because the prince seems like a well-adjusted good person.
I like how being well-adjusted is like
a mark of a good son.
Someone has a good father, yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, it's like a little bit, right? Like, it's not a metric, but it's correlated for sure, right? Like, people who are like, you know, really shitty fathers probably have a lesser chance of raising good, well-adjusted sons and or daughters. You know there is a foot massage scene in Hollow Knight. Ari, what the frick? Are you gonna be the second person to tell me about a random massage scene in a game I haven't played? Like, if I had a nickel for every time. Is this a thing? I don't even know. I'll believe it. I don't care.
Hollow Knight is like generally very strange. So
fair enough.
I don't be surprised by anything, honestly.
All right, I'm gonna start treating Hollow Knight the same way I treat Sonic, which is to say mass confusion.
I would say Hollow Knight is sometimes weirder than Sonic.
Wow, that's a hard bar.
Like, Sonic is kind of like unintentionally weird, but Hollow Knight fully embraces its own weirdness.
I guess it's kind of fair. Also wrong color. There.
Does Shadowheart wear her hair sideways? Or is it always down her back? Because she's got a braid, right?
I feel like it's down her back, but I could be wrong. There is a foot massage scene in Death Note. This is true. I know this. There's a weirdly erotic foot massage scene in Death Note.
Of course.
Hey, I mean, this is the Bakuman people. It's come full circle.
I mean, a big part of Bakuman is talking about how sex sells, and like in the manga industry, that's kind of something you need to know how to do.
Yeah, true. It's a good point. Yeah, I feel like Shadowheart has a straight down the back braid. That's what I feel like as well. I think Mesa's right there.
Got like a big ol' like she's got a lot of hair.
Yes.
That she puts in that braid.
Genuinely
Actually,
surprised.
It's not even a braid, is it? It's just like
I thought it
hair
was a braid.
tied into these
Oh,
like,
really? Oh.
I don't know. I don't think it's an actual braid.
Considering that I've never played the game, don't trust my opinion. My only knowledge of Shadowheart is from memes, so...
Oh, does Shadowheart have memes?
Yeah! Everybody has memes. It's Baldur's Gate 3. It's like the most popular game of the year.
Fair. That's fair. Like, I feel like Shadowheart is the least memeable out of all of them.
Her nickname is Shart, I believe.
What?
Just to start you off on the memes. Go look them up. They're pretty funny. Memes, the DNA of the soul. I agree. Is there any chance you could check my gotchas to see if I have any of the One Piece pulls? Sure. Sure. Let's give it a check. It will take a second, but I am somewhat curious. Here we go. Who has them One Piece pulls? I should make a function for that, but it would take more effort to run, and I don't want my computer to crash, so... Here. Super slick assed, right? Yeah. Okay, here. Here. And then here. And then here.
Why is Lae'zel so gosh darn cute? She's a fucking, like, alien monster race. Why is she cute?
I knew you'd like Lae'zel. I predicted that.
Well, no, it was like... Even before I started the game, when I saw the box art, I was like, I'm gonna date this person.
Really? I love it. That's so good. I think you have Robin, but I'm not sure. It might be Fire Emblem Robin. I think you have Fire Emblem Robin. Who else is there? Zoro, Nami, Sanji, nope. Chopper, Brook. Yeah, I don't think you have any of the One Piece characters from what I'm seeing here. I think the only one that you potentially have is Robin, and I don't think that's the right Robin. Oh, you have Jinbei. Never mind. You have Jinbei. That's one. Yeah. Can't see any others, but I could be wrong. I should add a search function to that. Oh, whoops. We're back. I knew it. What's the I knew it for? People should keep all their polls in an Excel spreadsheet. Ayy. I think Marionette has actually been doing this, which I highly applaud, actually, because I am the sort of person who also keeps track of things in Excel spreadsheets.
Nerds.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. We do a little coloring. You have 308 pulls and all the info about them, including date of pull. Awesome. Hecking love that.
So you're just manually logging it?
So cool. This is the sort of info I would collect. And have collected in the past. I have stats, and am collecting in the current moment, actually. I have stats for every one of your, like, redeems, etc. in XCOM 2. When you joined, when you died, if you died in the body of somebody else. Oh, yeah, I think I spelled it, like, with an M. I spelled it like the official one. Like Jimbei.
Oh, just saw the hydrate. I too thank you for the hydrate. I too hello. Yeah.
Well, now you spelled gotcha set wrong. It's okay, it happens to the best of us. There you go. You got him. One day we gotta do statistics on all our gotcha stuff, like who's the most popular emblem equipped. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Wait, actually, I can do that now. I just need to... The problem is I don't have... So I know how to use Google Sheets well, but I don't have Google Sheets on my computer. Can you do that? Can you download Google Sheets? Is that a thing? Like, instead of having to, like, upload something every now and then, I want Google Sheets to be able to open a changing document. Can I download that? Try Sheets for work. Sign in. Okay, I don't think you can. Whatever. I also don't have Excel because I'm not, like, you know, friggin' loaded. I think you need tons of money to buy Excel. It's just a web app. Many sad. So that means anytime I want to do anything, I have to, like, import the whole spreadsheet, which is fine, I guess, but, like, you know, not worth it. Here, wait, let me check right now and see what the most popular equipped character is at the moment. I can do that at least. That's easy. Well, like, just sail the high seas for Excel. I guess I could. I guess I could. I don't know. I don't want to do that though, because if I break something, then I can't stream. Excel is $20 a year for web-only access. What's web-only though? Like, I need it on my computer or else it's not useful and I might as well just use Sheets.
Shadowheart is totally taller than Lae'zel, right? I need somebody to tell me. Something really interesting about Lae'zel's design that I noticed in the past few times playing is she looks very strong, but she's also very skinny. It's hard to do that well, but she's like... Her body shape is very unique.
Hmm.
What is this track? It sounds so familiar, but is this Sonic?
I like the context of that being on my stream.
No, I mean, I have this like Sonic lo-fi mix that I play when I stream things that are not related to other things, but
Is it Sonic?
I mean, yeah, so everything should be Sonic, but I think
just doesn't feel Sonic-ish.
I have the feeling that this is from something else. I don't know.
You have been lied to. It was never Sonic all along. Hey, someone got Sun. Who is it? Mob got Sun. Heck yeah. Collected more Zeldas. Just going up the list. That's like the 4th Zelda this stream. Hey. I can't believe the Zeldas are rating. Never would have thunk it. Oh, and then Super Slink got Warriors. Oh, that's hilarious. Zelda rates up on this fair stream. Wee. Work fast. There. You got another Zelink duo. Hey. Now Sky has his wife. Hey. Oh, and you have Artemis and Warriors? Oh, nice. Have we collected every Link and Zelda, actually? Like, as a team? I think we might have. I could write a script for this. I will eventually. Moose, there's LibreOffice. It's all free spreadsheets and word processors, but I don't think they have online access. Well, I don't really need online access. Actually, so for me, what I have now is... What the frick is this? I do have a thing that opens Excel sheets, which is what I'm using. I don't even know what it is, because I just click on the little thing here. What is it called? I have no clue. Can I, like, hover over it to find its name? No. It's called Modern CSV. I have this thing called Modern CSV, and it does edit Excel files.
Modern CSV?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I have it.
I mean, okay.
It works, I guess. The problem is I can't write, like, scripts and stuff, you know, like the useful things. It just opens and edits a CSV, it's basically it. Is everyone compiling their Zeldas? Mayhap chat can do it. Mayhap chat can put together an entire Wisdomverse plus Linked Universe team. I bet it'll happen someday, even if it's not gonna happen now. Someday someone's gonna pull every Zelda and Link. LibreOffice is better? Oh, it also just works, I guess. Alright, fair enough. I don't want to pay anything. I'm not gonna be paying anything. Because technically if I wanted to edit it, I could just copy it into like a spreadsheet. You know, I might even just do that. Like I might set up an Excel spreadsheet that pulls from another Excel spreadsheet, and then every time I want to check it, all I have to do is like copy all my stuff into there. That might be easier than downloading a different sheet. LibreOffice is perfectly functional. That's a ringing endorsement, thank you. Yeah, so far we've heard about LibreOffice that I might want to check it out, that it works, I guess, that it's perfectly functional. Wonderful. Hearing so many good things here. Oh, I changed the color. When did I do that? Oh, I changed the color again. That wasn't intentional. I tried it once. I have not reinstalled it on any machine since. These are just... Wow, we're really hating on LibreOffice, whatever LibreOffice did to us.
Shadow Art has dark hair, right? Why do I see so many different hairs on her? I hope this isn't some kind of massive spoiler, haha.
I mean, it might just be like an outfit change. Oh, speaking of outfit changes, I think Marionette requested that I do... so I think Marionette has been shadow saving up points, just like Nestor the Lark did, and just like Mesa has done, and got 100k points, and redeemed, I think the like Q was Gandalf the White, right? Which is awesome. And so fun. I'm thinking, Marionette, I'm gonna do that for my, for the next Zelda stream, which should be on Wednesday. And that'll be fun. That'll definitely be fun. I already designed it. I think it looks really nice, actually. Like, I did like a kind of like ice theme instead. Like, Gandalf, definitely, but with like light blue eyes. You know, because that's my eye color. It's like a little lighter than usual, I guess. But it looks great, actually. I kind of like it. It's like aesthetically pleasing. And it does fit the prompt, which was just white. So like you guys can choose essentially the hair color, and then I'll kind of do whatever I want for the rest of it. And I'll try to make it look like whatever you want, but you know. No guarantees. This one actually looks pretty though. Gandalf the White is Gendis the White. That sounds like a girl version. I mean, technically, does Gandalf even have like a gender? Because do the Maiar have genders? I guess they kind of do. Yeah, I guess they do kind of like pick a gender. They were originally like spirits from beyond the world though, so they can kind of do what they want. Couldn't make it to the Friday stream, saw from the notes that you beat Ganon. Heck yeah, we did! Heckin', do you know that Ganon explodes at the end of Zelda 1? Because I did not. I was like, what? Wow, he actually just freaking combusted. Did not expect that. It was kind of dark, actually. Yeah, the Valar do get married to each other. I guess the Valar marry other Valar, and then the Maiar marry, like, either other Maiar or, like, elves sometimes if they're feeling a little horny. But the question is, could they change their gender if they wanted? Can the Valar be trans? Tolkien is rolling in his grave, I'm sure. Does that mean you're doing the Master Challenge next? Yeah, I think I am, yeah. I'll start it on Wednesday. I'm gonna start it on Wednesday and we'll see if it's like super, super hard or something. But I do want to start it. I'm really, really enjoying Zelda 1. I'm not done with it yet. Okay. I don't know why this is so... Like, the brightness on this is so high. I don't know why. It's so strange. Can I, like, lower the... Does this change anything? No, it doesn't. Like, all I want is to See, you can see it a little bit better actually if I do this, you can see that like Flora's skin is actually skin colored, right? Like I have been coloring in something there, but if I take this off, it just looks white. Because the entire screen is being like whitewashed. I don't know why that's true, but it does keep happening with the system that I'm using. I'm trying to fix that. But I haven't found a good way around it. We can try something else. How long do Deku Scrubs live? I always kind of expected them to live very short lives, I'm gonna be honest. Like, yes, they're plants, but they're like, do they give off the epitome of like wisdom and like long-lived? Like, they don't give me like elf vibes, you know, they give me like hobbit vibes, maybe, at most. We can do like a lonely screen, maybe. See if that fixes it. A little, yeah. Actually, this is like slightly better, but I think there'll be a delay now. I think it's better to have a delay. Yeah, I think it's better to have a delay than it is to have the whitewashing of the screen. So I'm gonna switch it over. And we'll see if this helps. Yeah, I think it's a little better now. Okay, I'll keep it like this. Oh, there's like not even that much of a delay. This is fine. Let's do this instead. There. There. Deku Scrubs act childish, but the Kokiri are also long-lived but children. True, but I feel like Deku Scrubs don't even give me the eternal children vibe. They just give me the wow, you people make bad decisions vibe. Like in general, like there's only 2 games with Deku Scrubs as a race, right? Like it's either Majora's Mask or Echoes of Wisdom or Cadence of Hyrule, so 3, I guess. But yeah, I mean, like in none of those games are the Deku out there being wise. I guess that's true.
That they have naturally like eternal lifespans. They just die early because they make poor decisions.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I see it. Like a race of plant people that's like they could live for a long time. However,
that's why plants don't move.
If they were given agency, plants would get themselves killed. Is that what we're saying? Here. This is gonna be like an apple fruit cake. Oh yeah, so if anyone's wondering why I'm drawing this, by the way, okay, hold on. So, in Tears of the Kingdom, there are these new things that people have added, or not people, the devs have added for the Switch 2 remake. So if you want like absolutely no spoilers as to the Zelda notes, just mute stream or like don't look at it for like a minute. Actually, you don't even need to, yeah, I'm gonna look at one Zelda note. But if you really, really don't want to know any of the Zelda notes, now's your warning. I'm gonna look at a Zelda note. Okay, yeah. So anyways, this is a Zelda note from Zelda 2. Wait, no, from Zelda 1. From Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on Switch 2. Oh gosh, there's too many 2s going on. But yeah, it reminded me of the fact that Flora loves good food but cannot cook. So that's why we're drawing this. And it's a cute note too. Look at this. It's so cute. Still laugh when I remember the look of surprise on Link's face as I returned for my second and then third helping of fruitcake. Cute. Hecking cute. Also, somebody asked me, has Flora taught some of the other Zeldas some cooking recipes? And I was like, yeah, definitely. Of course she has. Not that she can make them herself, but like, you know. She's like went and compiled like a list of them just from her own memories, from like asking Wild, from like looking things up in the ancient ruined historian library from Hyrule Castle. And then she just goes around getting other people to make it for her because she can't do shit on her own. I feel like the Kokiri are definitely more wise than the Deku. Like, if I had to rank the races on wisdom, the Deku are like not at the top, you know what I mean? And GL thought it would be the one on Eventide. Oh, yeah. So I was thinking of that, but I think people have already, like a good 3 or 4 people have already drawn the one on Eventide. That's not something that requires multiple Zeldas. I'm happy to let other people, I don't have time. I'm happy to let other people draw that. It's a very cute moment. I'm sure many, many people are out there drawing that moment. Yeah, I saw some really good artwork of it on Insta already, I think. I was like, yeah, I knew I made a good decision not to draw that because it's... Because, like, everyone's going to be drawing that. It's so cute. Everyone knows, you know? Usually when I draw artwork, it's because, like, I have a good idea and I want to see it, like, in whatever style I want. But I'm just equally happy to let other people draw it if it looks good. You know, if it looks the way I want, I'm like, oh, nice. So not a problem at all. The Kokiri Maido versus the Minister in Majora's Mask. Who's more mature? Wait, the Minister? Oh, you mean the Deku guy? Wait, like the Deku Butler? Or do you mean like the Deku King? Because there's like a significant difference between the wisdom of those. The Deku Minister. Oh, you mean like the Butler? You mean the Butler, right? The Dad of the Mask. Yeah, okay, yeah, the Butler. Oh, okay. Who's more mature? The Deku Butler. Yeah. Deku Butler above Maido, but Maido above the Deku King. Because the Deku King sucks. Maido is actually surprisingly mature. I think by the end he like comes around, right? He's like an okay guy. The Deku are not that wise, but they can be surprisingly mature every now and then. That's true, that's true. Yeah, I think Mob was making a point about at the end of Cadence of Hyrule, they are somewhat mature, that's true. It's a good point. Also, like the Deku Princess, the Deku Butler, Butler's son, of course, who is the mask that you wear. All of them definitely have a level of wisdom to them, shall we say. Okay, I gotta add like one more fruit color in here. Pick a fruit color, Dust. Pick a fruit, Dust. Or just a color, I'll take either.
What's the fruit?
What's a fruit? Same.
Chicken sandwich.
Thank you. What a wonderful fruit you have told me. I can't believe I never thought of the amazing fruit chicken sandwich. Truly do I think this should belong in a smoothie. Actually, considering the stuff that Echo puts in her smoothies, maybe...
Yeah. The smoothies are made of all sorts of stuff. Chicken
you
sandwich.
saw this. Yeah. One of them was literally like, you make a smoothie and the ingredients are just potatoes and butter. I'm like, that's mashed potato. Like, that's not a smoothie. Is it peach or apple on top of the cake? Honestly, it doesn't matter. Because the original... So I looked up the original ingredients for a fruit cake from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And it turns out that you need one desert fruit, of which there are like many different things that are acceptable. And then one thing that classifies as an apple, which is funny to me because there are three things that classify as an apple. There's apples, there's golden apples, and then there's wild berries. Wild berries classify as apples in this game. I don't know why. But they do. I mean, I kind of know why from a gameplay perspective. It's because they're like very readily findable and they don't have any special effects like apples do. So you need like two of those and then one desert fruit and then like I think just like wheat and sugar and then you can make a fruit cake. But yeah, like I'm assuming that all of those ingredients do not exist. Like maybe a desert fruit does not exist in the Minish era. You know what I mean? So like... So like, what are we in there, you know? Banana, tomato, seahorse sandwich. You guys are all very helpful. Thank you. I appreciate this greatly. Oh, heck yeah, I love the song. Gate of Time. I'm putting the volume up. Gate of Time, one of my favorite musics across like the entire series. So good, so good. Okay. Speaking of Echoes of Wisdom smoothies, we had Wild eat rocks, we had Echo eat rocks, we had Flora eat rocks, but does Silent eat rocks? I think Silent should be the one remaining brain cell. Just be like, guys, that doesn't look edible. Hello. I think one of the protagonists deserves to not eat rocks. Okay, let's put some shadows. Oops, it didn't work. There. I guess I don't need that one. There. Do I need this one? Not really. There. That doesn't look edible. Camera pans to Echo trying rock roast with Wild. She would though. She would. She'd be like, tastes like a rock-tato. And then Wild would be like, what's that? And then you'd spark a whole new layer of people trying things they probably shouldn't be eating. I think Dot personally doesn't eat rocks, but she's just very curious what would happen if someone did eat a rock. So like if she could get her hands on Wild. 4 will not eat the rocks. 4 is not doing that shit. 4 is so done with this. I imagine after Choose the Kingdom, Dot like interviews Flora on her experience. So how was that rock? Absolutely terrible. Do not recommend, says Flora.
I did the layers wrong.
Honestly, I kind of like this without the shadows. I feel like I should stop putting so much time into all the pieces if I'm gonna finish anything, you know? I say that and I just keep shadowing. It's freaking... Don't do this. Do a rudimentary shadow, you know? Just like super quick. I gotta move fast. Gotta work hard, move fast. Something something Daft Punk. There. Not at the end of COH, they actually appear on the portal to the future world in the Lost Woods. Wait, which one? Oh, the Deku? Kind of funny how Goron cuisine gets so much focus in the games while the other races don't really get a lot. I mean, we know a little bit from Breath of the Wild, yeah? We know that the Zora eat fish, and the Rito eat birds. Mild cannibalism doth occur. I was somewhat surprised by this, actually. I was like, wait, is that allowed? Are they not like bird people? Why are they eating birds? Snowhead Yeti cuisine is very thoroughly investigated, true. Yeah, they eat fish and cheese. Birds are allowed to eat birds. Ari would know. I bow to Ari's logic on this one. It's like humans eating pork. That's a good point. I mean, are humans like the same level of relation to pork as other birds are to birds? Feels a bit strange, but you might be right.
Bird is an entire group of animals, like mammals, so...
Yeah, I guess.
Mammals eating mammals, birds eating birds.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel right, you know? Really? Yeah. I don't really need these shadows. I'll leave it off. Oops. And then we'll do some outlines and light. We'll try that. Circle of life, true. Do the Sea Zora cook the fish in Breath of the Wild? Well, there aren't any Sea Zora in Breath of the Wild. Unless you're counting like Yona? Is she a Sea Zora? She's green. Is that racist? Here, and then... Ah! There. Okay, now I can color freely, as long as I don't change the background. Ah! Oh no. Okay, there. Oh, true. Also, I think I got them mixed up. There's no River Zora in Breath of the Wild. So you're right, there are Sea Zora. And do they cook the fish? It's a good question. I don't know. I feel like they kind of don't, because you can just get... But maybe they do. Do we ever see anyone eating fish? Like, we know they sell them in the market. But do they, like, eat them on screen? Maybe not. Misread this at first and thought you got Milo. Oh no! Oh no! It's okay. Milo awaits. I'm sure one day you'll get them. Yeah, there's a quest where Zora got lost when fishing, right? But like, but do they cook the fish, right? Like they could go fishing and they could eat it raw, or they could just go fishing and then not eat it raw. You never know with the fish. I guess humans do both, so like by default, the Zora should be allowed to do both. As a vaguely humanoid, somewhat elvish species. Fish can eat fish. This one I knew. Some animal facts with Lin. A minimal number of animal facts with Lin. You get like 2 animal facts at most. It turns out my boss's boss at work also likes animal facts, although in a slightly more, I don't know, violent way. One time I was hanging out at like one of them office parties, and my boss's boss walks up to like the group of us that were kind of just chatting about something else and goes like, hey, I was like walking a hiking trail and I caught a video of this blue heron eating a fish, like just catching a fish and eating it live. And we were like, okay, like sure, yeah, like let's see this. And so we proceed to watch silently for like 2 minutes as the heron just stands there looking at the water. And then bam, spear fishing. Stabs the fish through the center with its beak. I didn't think birds were that, or not birds, or yeah, wait, birds, yeah. I didn't think birds were that metal. But it seems they do have one-shot capabilities. Huh?
Birds are hella metal.
Birds are hella metal. Birds aren't real. Birds are dinosaurs.
I mean, they are.
I guess they are. This is unfair. I wish to be a dinosaur. Actually, no, I don't. That sounds like a pretty different existence.
You wish to be a dinosaur?
Well, yeah, it'd be cool to, like, fly, I guess. I want just the flying capability, but, like, none of the other things that come with being a bird. Can I just get flight? I want wings. That's what I want. I don't want to be a bird. I just want wings.
Could get on one of them modern invention aeroplanes.
I guess you're right. I actually did get on an aeroplane recently enough, and can confirm the experience has gotten a lot better. I go traveling enough, you know. Go paragliding. I have been paragliding, actually. It was pretty fun. And not just in Breath of the Wild. I have been IRL paragliding. I have been indoor skydiving, but not like proper outdoor skydiving, like not with your, not like from a plane. It's very different. Closest thing you can get to having wings.
Skydiving out of a plane?
I would, I think. Yeah, like once, you know? Would you not?
I'll have to think about it.
Eh. Pretty risky, fair enough. But like, I mean, what's the ratio of people who die on like skydiving accidents, right? Like, it's probably pretty small, right? Maybe?
I think it's really safe.
Like, I wonder which is safer by ratio, like skydiving or like, I don't know, like race car driving, you know?
Well,
actually, wait.
Skydiving you can do as a complete amateur. Race car driving you can really only do professionally if
Alright,
you
fair
want to
enough.
go at any, you know, like real speed.
I guess that's fair. The fact that herons are modern-day velociraptors just makes things so much more confusing. Are you telling me The Boy and the Heron is actually just a dinosaur movie? I'd believe it.
Yeah, that movie did have a lot of birds in it, so yeah. it is basically a dinosaur movie. Basically the same as Jurassic Park.
I knew it. I knew it. Miyazaki just wanted to make Jurassic Park. It's all become clear. A Jurassic Park in my Ghibli movie. It's more likely than you'd think. I've actually never seen Jurassic Park either, though, so I can't really comment on it.
I've never finished it.
Oh, you started it?
I feel like in like school.
Huh.
I don't know how to simplify the suit of armor. I'm like trying to do my best, but I don't know what to. I really shouldn't have done these like spines. I should get rid of.
Regretting what you've drawn when you realize you have to color it.
No, I mean I start with coloring, so.
Oh, good point.
Everything is one step, but like.
Regretting what you've planned when you realize you have to color it.
That's big thing.
Neither of you have watched the original Jurassic Park movie or any of them? Yeah, no. All I know is the memes, you know, like my usual proper classic knowledge is just memes. Oh no, it crashed. Why? Eh? Oh, did I not press the button? Oh, this is the one where I have to press the button. Okay, I'll bring it back up. New. There. Okay. And now the table, probably, and that's it, I think. Also, maybe Dot's eyes look like they're on fire. Let's take that out. Okay, there. There's like a new Jurassic World or something, right? I think that's a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Not like 8 years ago, I don't know.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, little did you know that Mario Kart World is a sequel to Jurassic World. I want to do a thing where like I just have a texture and then I put that texture down on top of this and it makes everything just well, textured, I guess. I need to find a good like multiplying texture. I gotta figure something out for that. Maybe I'll try something like this first. There. It's time to experiment. It's time to what? Why didn't that work? Huh? Oh. Ah. Maybe if I do something like this? Okay, that gives some texture to it, kind of. I like that. But this is at full opacity? We gotta make this darker or something, I guess? Okay, let's do normal, merge. Okay, and then yet again, clipping mask, select, and haha. Okay, I kind of like that, yeah. Like it looks more like kind of pencil-ish now, you know? That's what I want, like a little bit of texture. Do I want to keep this? We'll see. I think also I should do a few more things. I should add maybe like pencil texture here and then kind of goes down a little. There. There. And then the table wood grain looks nice. Yeah, I'm cheating a little. I'm using it for the table. I'm also using it on the people. I feel like it's actually kind of like fits the vibe if this whole thing looks a little sketchy, you know? I want to turn everything into this type of sketchiness. Which I think I can do a little easier if I do something like this and then... that. Oh, it's too much sketch. Okay, that's a little too much sketch, I think. Okay, maybe I can add a bit of sketch here? No, I guess not. Let's try this. All right. Experimentation with Lin, complete. Sort of. Kinda, a little bit. Maybe I turn this here, go here, go there. Haha, okay. Done. I have finished an artwork. Maybe.
What?
I feel like I should start putting, I don't know, like less, like not like less effort necessarily, but just go through things faster, you know, and just keep moving. So I'm gonna like finish this. Lin finishing an artwork, impossible. I know, right? I'm gonna download this real quick and then I'll probably fix it up later off screen if I need to, and then I can move on to the next thing. We were doing some cool Disney stuff last time. I kind of want to go back to that. So maybe I'll do that, actually. Okay, so downloaded.
This is the thing. Lin just sometimes, like, drops artworks and like, yeah, you were working on that with so much motivation, and then you just dropped it and did something else. Like, how is that? How can you do that?
I do that all the time. I have so many unfinished things.
Like,
I have
exactly. Like, you gotta... I'm working on maybe, like, 3 things max at a time.
Oh, I have so many more than 3. Because I feel like I lose motivation on one specific project very often. Okay, here. Oh yeah, I added some faces and I finished drawing the rest of them. Yeah. There we go. And then, oh, I guess I need to like turn it now. There. Here, we'll go like one at a time. We'll kind of start in this corner. And then I think I'm gonna do the switching of the music real quick. Here, relaxing Zelda music for studied chill sleep. Is this the one that jump scares you with Ballad of the Goddess again? I'm okay with that.
Oh, I thought we were gonna play Disney music.
You know, I maybe should. Is there copyright-free Disney music? Probably not. Such is the problem of working, or of being a large-scale corporation. There. Once you begin drawing, you dedicate yourself to finishing it, but this only means that instead of having a bunch of work in progresses, it means you have a bunch of ideas. Yeah, what I do is I end up drawing an idea, and if I don't really like where it is, then I'll wait, and I'll come back to it later, and then I'll finish it then, you know? At this point, my list of ideas is very, very long. It's so freaking long, I'm never gonna get through all of it. There's a choir of YouTubers who sing trademarked songs really badly and release it as open source.
That's awesome.
But it's like badly though. Doesn't that defeat the purpose?
That's awesome.
No, I disagree.
I need to go listen to this.
Oh my gosh. There are public domain Disney stuff from the 1920s, though. Like, actually, yeah, what could possibly even be still available from back then? Winnie the Pooh isn't, or I guess it's Disney now. Is it, like, owned by Disney entirely? Because I know, like, Winnie the Pooh is now non-copyrighted or something. You know, because, like, time has passed. I think like the original Steamboat Willie is also now non-copyrighted.
Yeah.
Okay, I should, instead of doing the hair, I should freaking do more useful things. Let's do this. Let's do ears. Surely they made music back then. I guess Disney always, it kind of feels like it's always been a musical company, but has it? I guess not. Yeah, the problem is that I only really started listening to, or even watching Disney movies pretty late. I think Rapunzel is actually the first Disney movie, like Tangled is the first Disney movie I watched, maybe. I probably watched some other things, but I don't really remember them. I don't think I've watched any of the, like, old ones, unfortunately. I am probably missing out. I know all of their stories just because. But I have not seen them. Mostly because I read all the fairy tales as a kid. Alright. Feels a little off, but not by much. I'm willing to keep this for now. I think it's because of this. Okay, a little bit better. Keep that. And back to this stuff. Okay. So, the Rapunzel outfit. I saw Sun and I'm just immediately tempted to like put on the normal stuff, but nope. What does Rapunzel look like? Oh, I kept all the references, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Let's go. Here. Rapunzel, Tangled. There. Image. Is this AI generated? What the heck? How do I find an actual one? This is harder than I thought. What the hell? All of these are like only the top half. This is the same problem I was running into last time. Why? Why? Is there like a promotional artwork? Oh, I guess this is a promotional artwork. Okay, I found something. Let's go. Ari found the YouTuber choir that sings things badly. Are they like badly sung, like really just bad, or?
I mean, it's gotta be ironic, right?
I guess. Wait, is Sun's outfit based on the Rapunzel series, or is it just the movie outfit? Oh, is there a different outfit? I'm gonna use the movie. I didn't know there were different ones. I think the movie is what most people are familiar with, right? It's just them getting drunk and singing it very uncoordinatedly. Okay. They're called the Drunk Men's Choir. I am extremely confused by this, but you know what? Fair enough. She gets 2 other outfits in the series, 1 for each season. Oh, hey. I didn't know that. The line in her chest reminded you of the season 3 outfit? Oh, nice. It's probably just a straight line. I'm still trying to find like a good reference image. Okay, you know what? This one's got like a weird angle to it because it's looking down on her from above, but at least it does show the entire dress, so I guess I'll keep this here. Oh, and I should change the title, shouldn't I? This isn't Minish Cap. There. And while I'm at it... There. Yeah, I'm glad that Disney's making like a ton of these like shows and cool things. I think it's awesome that they're doing that.
You like that?
Yeah, I think they should capitalize on their success, you know? Make more content off of what works. It's the live action remakes I feel like...
Most people disagree with that.
I think people don't like the live action remakes because it's not doing anything new. But I'm okay with them making like TV shows based on other things because it's like new content.
Like expanding on the universe.
Yeah. That's the fun part.
I'm not really that fond of it just because I like when stories end as they should and when others don't violate that ending. I
guess that's fair. I'm the sort of person who's like, give me a sequel, I want more content. Oh, the Tangled series is from 2017? God damn, I didn't know that. It's pretty old, actually. Season 3 was horrible. The second half was horrible. The first half was fine. Eh, that's a good thing. I guess, like, at least they set up for it well, you know? You got one win. Close enough. I've been hearing things about the Last of Us TV show. And, like, the way that's going, I feel like sometimes fans get nothing, you know? So, like, I'm grateful when we get something. Okay, it looks like she wears a full, like, bodice type of thing with tons of lace, which I dislike drawing, but I will do, because I'm committing to the bit. Also, arms are hard and I don't like them. Something like this, maybe. I don't know. How strong is Sun, like physically? Probably pretty okay, actually. She's like a sword fighter. She trained in the Knights Academy. That means she's like decently strong, right? Like she's not gonna be like terrible. Honestly, I think it's gotten to the point these days where if someone makes a TV show that is good, like well done, represents everything accurately, people like it, then it gets talked about a little bit and then it gets forgotten by the common populace, right? But the worst TV shows, like the ones that really everybody hates, those somehow still get watched, you know, because people like rage baiting on them. So maybe it is profitable to make a really terrible TV show and then have people talk about it for years to come.
I mean, yeah, bad content is profitable.
Yeah. The question becomes, like, is it more profitable then to make something bad?
I mean, for Disney, they just gotta make something because the nostalgia factor ensures that people go, like, for example, movies, like, they already paid for the movie ticket. They don't care if it's good or bad in the theater.
Well, I mean, they'll tell their friends, right? And then the friends won't go see it. Like Lilo and Stitch, for example. I was gonna go see the live action because I'd never seen the original. And I was like, oh, yeah, give it a try, you know, go watch the live action, see what's up. And then,
I feel like that's like somehow criminal that you go watch the live action when you haven't seen the original.
Well, yeah, I was thinking it would be a nice introduction, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's, like, not good.
Oh, okay.
Go watch the original, not the remake. Yeah, I've been told that it's, like, not good or something. I was like, oh, I was looking forward to that. But if so many people hadn't seen it and, like, said it was bad, then I would have gone and watched it, right? So, so they are losing some money. But I feel like if the movie is bad enough, then people will still watch it. Okay, how does that frying pan look? There is definitely a frying pan. I remember this. Or like a cast iron skillet or something.
Oh,
And she doesn't... Yeah, entangled. She doesn't get to use it as a drying pan. Which is unfortunate. The opportunity was there. Oh, the handle is curved. Oh no. Okay.
I had a D&D character who used a cast iron as a weapon, and that was inspired by Tangled.
Oh really? Hey! I didn't know that. Oh, is this the, this is not the old woman character?
It is.
Oh, it is. Okay, neat.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
She was an old lady paladin who unknowingly got into a pact with a devil. So she was a light paladin and fiend warlock.
Oh.
Multi-class.
Oh. I feel like
Actually
those...
a very fun character to play. One of my favorite D&D characters I've made.
Huh. Wait, I feel like that there'll be some conflict there, you know, between the two patrons, presumably?
So the devil is actually like...
Pretty chill.
Like a long forgotten, in the grand scheme of things, quite powerless devil.
Oh.
He just wants to like exploit her to gain power and possibly become more powerful, but like can't really do anything malicious. Really.
Oh. That makes sense. Yeah, he's trying to like gain relevance again.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. While the patron god is like widely worshipped throughout the land, so.
Hmm. Apparently that movie has made so much money that it strengthened Disney's faith in live-action remakes. Wait, which movie? The Lilo and Stitch remake? Actually, I heard it was like really bad or something. Maybe I should go watch it. Hmm. Like, I'm gonna be like, one day I'll be like, oh yeah, I heard it was so bad, and like, you know, I'm not gonna watch it. And then the next day it's like, so guys, I watched the Lilo and Stitch live action. Oh, wait, hold on. Rapunzel wears half long sleeves. What the frick? They're just like kind of vaguely purple skin colored and I didn't really see it. Never mind. Those are long sleeves? Here. You saw a paladin get married to a succubi and not become an oathbreaker. Hey, is that a problem? Oh, maybe like if the patron doesn't like that sort of thing. You call him the paladin that shall not be named. Oh no. Lol. You swore an oath. You swore an oath. I love characters with puffy sleeves. Looks at my own design. You know why? No, puffy sleeves? Like, you know, like, yeah.
Puppy sleeve confused me greatly.
Oh yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? No, if you got like puff sleeves, it makes it so much easier to draw because you don't have to worry about shoulder shape. That's called cheating. Lilo and Stitch, and it's made that much... Oh, go ahead.
I like puffy sleeves when it's like puffy near the wrists, but has a little more definition on the shoulder.
Oh, I do the opposite. Made that much because all the kids gotta go see the new movie? Yeah, fair enough. Wait, but like,
yeah,
there are
exactly.
definitely...
Like, the parents sending their kids to the movies also don't really care if the movie is good.
Yeah, fair enough.
They just have something to do for an afternoon and that's enough for the parents.
That's a good point. Get your children out of the house. Go make them watch a movie.
Like, the vast majority of revenue for a Disney movie isn't gonna be adults like you watching.
Yeah. Well, there's something to be said for nostalgia factor. But yeah. Okay. And then this is like an old style corset, so it does this sort of thing. Whenever I do these artworks where I'm like, I'm gonna draw every Zelda like this, I always start with Sun. So I have a bunch of like Sun in different like costumes or poses or like crossovers, and then I just never like finish, so... so we never get to the rest. This time I'll finish. This time I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hecking do all the things.
Famous last
Famous last words. No. I mean, yes, but also no. That's the secret. You just gotta go fast, you know? I gotta like stop paying attention to the tiny little details and just freaking draw the thing.
Secret, you just gotta go fast.
Yeah, I gotta take a page from the Book of Sonic.
Book of Sonic.
Maybe Sonic was right all along. Maybe Sonic knew what was up. This reference image I'm looking at doesn't go below the hips, so I don't know what's down here, but I'm gonna assume it looks like this. Whee! Lin's gotta go fast. Maybe the next 100k redeem should be Sonic Lin. All you can do is pick the color, by the way. I guarantee nothing else. You can pick the hair color and like nothing else. If you pick the hair color of Sonic, I'm gonna be like, alright, blue hair, I'm now a Fire Emblem protagonist. It's not gonna look like Sonic is the point. I'm gonna have to head out now. Thanks for stopping by, Joe Generic. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye. Okay. And then what are these, like 2 lines or something? Why are there lines in your dress? Genuinely the best reference image I have of this dress is the time that she like puts the smaller version of her own dress onto her lizard companion.
Oh, does she do that?
Yeah, she does that, and it is like an accurate representation of the dress. Your database restore just finished successfully and it feels like a cool breeze has blown through your house. That's almost 3 hours of terror. Oh no! Oh yeah, you mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, yeah? Good thing that night finished successfully. It seems like it would be very difficult to recover otherwise. Them databases do be capricious sometimes. Never trust a database. Never trust. Scrolling through, looking at different reference images. Okay, found another one that shows the sleeves. Woo! Okay. My favorite part is drawing hair, though. Like, if I could pick one thing to draw, like long hair, so much fun. I would have given myself longer hair, but it's harder to animate, and I didn't have enough frames for that.
So you want to draw long hair, but you don't want to animate it.
Well, no, I just didn't have the, like, the parameters in VTube Studio. Or Live 2D, in Live 2D.
Yes. Man, I remember.
Yeah.
Those days.
Those days. Are you still doing, modeling? I know you used to make, like, some... No?
That was strictly in college.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I had nothing else to do.
Also fair enough.
That year was...
Definitely a year.
I would like to repeat.
Yeah. I, was glad enough that I got to escape. But very sad that they had trapped you. Hey, Toxic, how's it going? None of the devs were around to test, of course, so successful is a very tentative term. Aha. Hey, I mean, you have like unit tests or something, presumably? Maybe? Maybe not. Now is the time when I reveal that I actually never draw feet, so I don't know what what feet look like. So I'm gonna draw a really shitty foot here and just don't look at it, okay? Doesn't exist. Was entertaining the idea of running for U.S. House of Representatives and plan on speaking to your local political faction's office this week. Really? Okay. Have fun. At this point, I'm like, I'll believe anything chat says. Chat could be like, I am an alien from space. I'd be like, neat. Good luck if you are, though. That sounds like something very difficult to do. Is this a Zelda song? The heck is this? It's disappeared is what it is. Where'd it go? Oh, apparently it's Yona's theme from Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, no wonder I don't know this. Yona has a theme? I love how the feet look so much more shitty than the rest of it. Heck. Why doesn't she wear shoes? Wear shoes! Wear the shoes. Hmm?
Wait, which one's not wearing shoes?
Rapunzel.
Oh yeah, because she like gets out of the tower and she don't want no shoes because she never leaves.
Yeah. It's valid. Like, it's a valid story decision to have her not wear shoes. However, it makes her harder to draw and I dislike it. Oh, we have been invaded by bot. I will kill them. Give me a moment. They have been murdered. Yay, my favorite pastime, murdering. I mean, wow, I am an innocent young child who has killed no one. And committed no arson. You can't prove anything.
That's what people say when they're innocent.
Okay, this doesn't really look like feet. I mean, it kind of looks like feet. It could be feet if you, like, really thought about it. This is weird, because, like, I need a reference image of Rapunzel's feet, but, like, I can't look up Rapunzel feet pics, because that's just going to be really weird. But, like, most of these just cut off and don't show the feet at all. As innocent a young child as a Fire Emblem protagonist? How young are we talking? Are we talking, like, Roy, who's, like, 15? Chrom is like 20-something, right? Chrom's gotta be like 23 or 24. That's pretty old for a Fire Emblem protagonist. I'll take that. I still can't believe that Mario is 24. I refuse to believe this. Mario is like 35. 24? Apparently someone stated somewhere that Mario is 24, and I do not agree.
That's not okay.
That's not okay. He's like 35. That is factual. I know, but I disagree with it. I don't know how to draw feet. Feet are bad. Oh, look, it's I2. Yo, I2.
Where?
Google tells me he's 44. Is he? I actually also don't believe that.
Wait. Those are completely different ages.
I mean, to be fair,
I would sooner believe he is 44 than 20 what?
24?
24.
I would sooner believe he's 24 than 44. There's no way he's 44. That's too old. He's gotta be like 35.
24 just makes me uncomfortable, which is why I don't want to believe it.
Okay, also fair. But like, he's like young and up and coming, right? That's like the point of Mario. He's like a young and up and coming plumber. If he's young and up and coming, but he's like 44. Okay. Yeah? Sonic is 34? Sonic is not 34. Sonic is like 15. This is gonna be like Fire Emblem Engage, where all the ages are just wrong.
I think that's just the age of the series.
Oh, yeah, that is what it is, isn't it? Alright, how old is Hyrule? Wait, I gotta think about it.
Wait.
1986. 2025 minus 1986.
But now we just have to misconstrue every character's age
39.
with the age their series started.
Yeah, Link is 39, guys.
Wow, he looks great for 39.
Sonic is 34. Wait, Sonic came after... was it like 1990 something?
Sonic is definitely after Mario, because Sonic was created to compete with Mario.
Wait, but if Sonic is 34, I know like Marth would be 35. Are you telling me Fire Emblem came out before Sonic? Wait, I'm looking this up. Sonic release date. Wait, what's the first Sonic game?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, okay, fair enough. List of Sonic the Hedgehog video games, okay. Oh yeah, 1991. Huh, Marth is older than Sonic. Wow.
Did not know that.
Did not expect that, yeah. It always strikes me as so strange. I think like Pokemon Red is a lot younger than you'd think. Like the first game release date. I forgot when. I think it's like 1998, yeah. Yep, 1996 in Japan, 1998 for internationally, but 1996 is still like after a lot of things. Like all of Yu Yu Hakusho was done by the time Pokemon even started. This is crazy. Kirby is not 33. Kirby the series is probably 33. I agree with that. Kirby the character, he's like infinity. No one knows how old Kirby is.
Kirby is an eldritch alien deity.
Yeah. Oh gosh. How do feet?
How old is Sonic? Sonic is 16, right?
Okay, yeah, I could see that. Like 15, 16, you know.
Sonic is 16. Tails is 8.
Okay, 8 I don't know about.
Exactly. I think it's a little too young to be sidekicking around with a 16-year-old. I don't know. Shadow was supposed to be physically 18, but actually 50.
Oh, wait, what?
Because he was, made in a cloning vat way long ago.
Oh. Fair enough. I'll believe it. No, Sonic sounds like he's 16 in like all the games, come on. I also, like, having not played any Sonic, I was like, yeah, he's like 15. 16 is fair. Tails is 8, Cream is 6? No. No way. Oh, Shadow
Tails
got Aurora.
8,
oh, that doesn't count. Yeah, and years you spent asleep do not count as age.
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
And he's 18.
Yeah, because if we're counting years you spent asleep,
yeah.
if you're counting years you spent asleep, then Flora, like, Tears of the Kingdom Zelda is like 10,124 or something.
Well, yeah, that's why I said, like, physically he's 18.
Ah, fair enough. I do so love
also,
my 10,000-year-old characters.
See how it's necessary that there's so much age diversity in Sonic characters. Like, why distinguish between 16-year-old and 8-year-old?
Because, I don't know, because it seems cooler. Like, I think they're having Sonic appeal to, like Sonic the character appeals to, like, teenagers, right?
Yeah.
Versus, like, Tails the character appeals to, like, younger children.
No, it doesn't.
No?
I don't think so.
I mean, it kind of feels like that to me.
But, like, what Tails media is there that's supposed to appeal to younger children than...
Like, the character. Like, the character of Tails is, like, a wholesome young guy, you know? And then Sonic is, like, your edgy, cool kid. Like, he's, like, the like, quintessential popular teen, right? Oh, there's 2 layers to this dress. Never mind. Someone decided to make a dress with 2 layers. It's 1 more layer than necessary.
I mean, Frontiers was off-putting just because they got a different voice actor. Like, they took the voice acting in a different direction.
Oh. See, Zelda manages to escape this problem by just having different links in every game.
Oh, that too, yeah. I was just gonna say he usually doesn't have any dialogue.
Oh, surprisingly, all the hya and ha and stuff are all kind of like the same. Like, they just use the same one.
This is true, yeah.
Sonic is not edgy, Shadow is though. Okay, that's true. Shadow is very edgy. Sonic has like a bit of edge to him. Like a little.
Sonic does have a little bit of edge. Like, he's supposed to be a cool kid, so
Yeah,
like...
he's the cool kid. You need a little edge to be a cool kid. Not a lot, but like a little. It's edgier if Shadow does that while not being 18. He's at least 17. Is he? I feel like Shadow has to be the same age as Sonic for any of this to work. Like, if Sonic is 15, then he's 15.
That's how their relationship is now. Tails used to be a Sonic wannabe, but is now looking to become strong and independent. Yeah, that's his latest character arc, is like, he wants to move away from Sonic, which is...
Good!
Which I think is super interesting.
Yeah! Heck yeah!
He's like, I'm gonna go look for my own adventure and find my own strength and stop just being your sidekick. And I'm like, you go, Tails.
I do like that.
Goddamn time.
I do like that. I think there's a lot of media, maybe especially like nowadays even, where it kind of like has one main character that just everybody loves. And like sometimes you're out here being like, why does anyone like this person? Like, sometimes like they get glazed a little too much. I think Sonic is not necessarily one of those people, but it's nice to see characters like, I don't know, stepping out from under his shadow.
Oh yeah, there's absolutely Sonic haters.
Okay, fair enough.
But also, yeah, I don't know. Is it they took good directions with a lot of the character. I liked Tails and Amy's stories in Frontiers. I thought they were well done.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I like Frontiers.
Knuckles' story, which probably means it wasn't as good.
Sad.
Which, like, Knuckles is just like a really unfortunate character because he was supposed to be the edgy cool one, but then Shadow appeared and he just got...
Well, he's been like, that role has been taken by like 4 other people, because like, because you have Shadow, and then you also kind of have like Silver, and then you also kind of have like, I don't know, everybody else who keeps showing up.
We don't count 06.
Oh, you're not counting Silver.
That thing was like a soap opera.
I only like it because it is literally just Trunks from Dragon Ball, and I like Trunks from Dragon Ball. I've never played the game. I know nothing about it. All I know is that he's just Trunks from Dragon Ball. Tails wanting to do his own thing going from Frontiers is good and all if that wasn't his plot in Sonic Adventures 1. Rip.
I agree. I too. I can't remember if I ranted to you about like liking Amy's character.
Yes, you've ranted to me as well.
Yeah, I have ranted to you for sure.
Valid rant. Valid rant.
I like that she is not the nowadays cookie cutter female protagonist of I'm a strong independent woman, which they tried to do with Sonic Boom and it was terrible. Like that wasn't who Amy was.
Yes, exactly.
But now it's like she still believes in the power of love, but in a much deeper, like more meaningful way.
Yeah, we were talking about this, I think in the context, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I probably did, but there's a character in Fire Emblem named Sheeta. She's Marth's wife, and like, so one of her like catchphrase lines that a lot of people quote is like, she says this line to a character in the game where she goes like, do you believe in love? And it's just wildly misinterpreted sometimes, even by like the official, so like the people who made the mobile game wildly misinterpreted this line and took it seriously. The context in which she's saying this is that there's this guy named Roger, he's working for the enemy, and he's like a normal soldier, and Sheeta walks up to him, and she's like, tell me, Roger, do you believe in love? And Roger's like, maybe a little. And Sheeta's like, you know, there's so many cool things about like our side in the war, and I don't know, it just seems like you guys are doing so many atrocities, but if you came over and joined us and like, I don't know, maybe things could like progress, you know? Just yeah, no, straight up, like she's manipulating the heck out of him and it's great. And at the end he's like, okay, sure, yeah. And then he like joins your army, like immediately. He ditches his friends and joins because Sheeta is so freaking powerful. He knows full well, everybody in this world knows that Sheeta is going to marry Marth. But like still, you see, like she's good. She's really good at it. I don't know why people, and she does the same thing to Navarre earlier. She's like, tell me, would you strike down a woman? And Navarre is like, I guess not, like, frick. Like, she knows how to read people and play on their emotions, which I think is so cool. But then, like, people start going like, oh yeah, her catchphrase is, do you believe in love? So, like, clearly she's like a naive idealist and like, that's what you're supposed to, I'm like, no, that's not right. She's manipulating those people.
But like the reason Amy is good is she is that. She is like
exactly.
and like truly believes in love, and it makes her a great character actually.
Yeah, exactly. I think it works both ways is what I'm saying. But it's just weird when one character gets mischaracterized as the other.
Why the fuck are we talking about Mephiles now? Get the Sonic 06 blasphemy out of. Hey, I2, you remember when like I first got my first laptop, we would look up Sonic 06 cutscenes and think they were the coolest things since like sliced bread because they were fucking 3D animated Sonic things.
Whoa.
And that was like the coolest thing.
3D animation. Good old days.
Okay, I'm about done. I fucking love Lazo. I love how she came out of this.
Nice. A finished artwork from Dust? It's actually super likely. I think Dust finishes an artwork every time.
I try to finish an artwork every time I stream.
Yeah, you do.
It doesn't always get done, but today it did. Wait, hold on. She does have those like eyebrow markings.
I think my first video games were already in 3D because I joined video gaming at like what? I guess Super Mario Bros. 3 or 2, sorry, is not 3D, but like Phantom Hourglass is 3D. So there were already cutscenes in there. I didn't experience the switch from 2D to 3D. Talking about how the AOL wizard is a better villain than Mephiles Dusk? Okay. Oh, Dust. Oh, like addressing Dust, the character. I do not know who this Mephiles is, but AOL villain is basically just General Palpatine, this is true. He looks very similar.
The memes are still great. That's how that game should go down in history, as
with memes.
One big meme.
Isn't that like Sonic's strength though? Like
being meme.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you've seen the new Sonic Racing, right? Are you gonna play the new Sonic Racing?
I too might.
Hey, I too. Have you seen the new Sonic Racing? They've put like Hatsune Miku in there. Oh god. I mean, hey, like if it works, it works. Someone was comparing like the cast lineup of like Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing, and it's just hilarious because like Mario Kart World is like all Mario characters and then also some like random other Mario NPCs, like just like a cow, like a random cow.
A cow, yeah.
And then
about the cow.
Yeah, and like people are actually like everyone is wearing the cow outfit. Apparently, this one has become really popular for some reason. And then,
of course.
I mean, it is meme. It is so meme. I love it. Yeah, and then Sonic is just like, yeah, but we brought Hatsune Miku. Get wrecked.
Minecraft Steve also in that game?
Yeah, I do believe.
God.
I want Goku to show up in one of the racing games. Like, he should ride the Kintoon, like the cloud.
Goku is, by definition, too cool to be in a Sonic game, because Sonic is just a copy of Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I mean, that's why it'd be cool, right? It's like I want, okay, because it's funny, because I think Goku is a copy of Superman, and Sonic is a copy of Goku. So, like, at this point, we're like 3 levels down here. Watch someone play a demo of the new Sonic Racing and it drove your ADD nuts. There's so many flashing lights, random sounds, and busy scenery that I couldn't focus on anything. Valid. Actually, I kind of felt the same way about Mario Kart 8, but that's because I just don't know the worlds. Like, I was running through Mario Kart 8 in a cart, like I was running through a race, like I was driving. And and I was like, where's the road? Where the frick is the road? How do I know where I'm supposed to go next? It's like every direction is possible. What are you talking about? Like, there was a lake, and I'm like, okay, avoid the lake. But the answer was not avoid the lake. The answer was go into the lake, because apparently your cart can turn into a lake device thing, submarine person device. Whatever that is.
about this self-aware joke that they made in Sonic Boom, the animation, which makes me think that they did know a little bit of what they were doing, but the end product is so atrocious that I don't know if they knew what they were doing.
Wait, Sonic Boom is the one with the really funny jokes, isn't it?
What has really funny jokes?
There was a Sonic animation with like a bunch of meme jokes. Yeah, it is. I like that. I thought it was funny. It was hilarious.
Okay.
I've seen like a clip of memes from Sonic Boom, and they were all really funny. This is my only knowledge of Knuckles, is from like the whole, there was like some joke in there. I've forgotten even the basics of the joke, but it was funny. Most of the Sonic racing games include wider Sega characters? Ah.
They should make more Knights game is what I should petition for. Because, man, that game was so ahead of its time in so many ways.
More Knights? What?
There are, I think, 2 games that Sega made before Sonic was a thing. Wait, was it before Sonic? Actually, no, it was made by Sonic Team, and it was 3D, so it must have been after. But they made like a series that was Nights into Dreams. And
yeah, I've heard about this.
Yeah, it's about these non-binary alien creatures that fly through people's dreams and like help them have good dreams, and and the kids can like basically lucid dream and take over the body of Knights, or Knights takes over their body. It's basically they merge into one and they fly through their dreams, and it's basically a game all about like 3D flight. A la like the
Kid Icarus?
Sky or like Kid Icarus, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
is this Balan Wonderworld?
Fun.
Exactly,
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
It was Dreamcast era, got it.
This feels like Balan Wonderworld, which I heard did not do very well.
Oh god, I did see a little bit of Balan Wonderworld, which concept-wise, solid, didn't look like it was executed very well.
Yeah, it seems as if they ran into a few issues.
I mean, it's just Kirby with more steps.
Oh, is it Kirby? Wait, what?
I think it wasn't the whole thing about Balan Wonderworld, like you encounter enemies and you gain their powers. Like,
oh, is that it? Okay, I didn't know that.
So.
Yeah, then Kirby with more steps seems very accurate. The first racing game was Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Yeah, I mean, I feel like after the popularity of fighting games and racing games specifically, now every franchise is gonna have a fighting game and a racing game, you know, such is the way. If you're popular enough, you get a fighting game. If you're more popular than that, you get a racing game. If you're even more popular, you get a collab racing game.
We need to go play Sonic Smash Brothers. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, I have Smash. I have Sonic in it too. I've unlocked every character.
No, Sonic Smash Brothers.
Oh, what is that?
It's a fan-made Flash game. That's a full
Smash
Bros, but with Sonic characters. They all have unique abilities. They all have like story modes. It's insane.
Wait, the story modes? I was like, okay, that sounds normal until story modes.
It's a massive Flash game, and it was the best thing.
That sounds amazing. Man, I love the old content. There was an old like comic, like a fan comic called Dragon Ball Multiverse, I want to say, which is now, I think, completely defunct, maybe, because I think the official Dragon Ball people started picking up on that concept and did something related to it. But this was like an old fan comic, and it was like a grand tournament between 20 different versions of the Dragon Ball universe, like a multiverse, like a genuine multiverse. It was so good. It was amazing. There were like plot lines and stories and twists and various characters from various versions of the world where things could have turned out differently. And it was like drawn in like the perfect, like normal Dragon Ball style too. I love it when fans put like a ton of effort into like one work, and it's just so cool. Amazing stuff. Featuring such famous Sega characters.
Or in that game.
Huh?
Wait, which franchise or which company makes Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. Look it up.
It's by Rare, which is a British company. Okay. Didn't they have a relatively recent installment that was a chameleon and a bat called Ukulele?
Yeah, but that's not recent, right? I think Ukulele is pretty old.
Hence why I said relatively recent.
Oh. I feel like, yeah, that's a thing.
More games that ilk recently, right?
I feel like I heard about a sequel, like Banjo something like Tooie. Maybe?
That was before Ukulele, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's even older than... Fair enough. I mean, Sega, like, has put Sonic in Smash Brothers, so they're, like, giving up on making an entirely new game, or they don't mind if Nintendo also uses their Sonic.
Oh, the creator passed away recently. That's too bad.
Oh, of the Sonic crossover series? Oh. Sonic, Final Fantasy X, Soma Cruz, and Link. What? That's great. I mean, to be fair, all those characters are in Smash. Like, Soma Cruz is a spirit in Smash. I think X is in Smash, so is Zero probably. I don't know, though. Link, obviously. Sonic, obviously. At this point, it's like, who isn't in Smash, you know? And the answer is Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright is not freaking in Smash. I don't know why.
That would be funny, though.
No, it would. He's been in a fighting game, genuinely. Like, Phoenix Wright is in a fighting game. This has happened before.
Oh, well, perfect. They should do it.
They should do it. They should do it. I thought they were not including Phoenix Wright sprites and all that because they were saving it for, like, a DLC. But they just didn't. It's like there's this one character in who was, like, very popular in Breath of the Wild. And everyone expected, like, obviously this character would return for Tears of the Kingdom. But they just weren't there, right? So fans were like, no, it's okay. Like, this was an extremely popular character in Breath of the Wild. So, like, clearly they are still around, and they're gonna, like, introduce the DLC content. Because they introduced the DLC content in Breath of the Wild, so maybe, like, the Tears gang will, like, add them back, and then he'll be like, oh, hello, like, I am back after my travels, and I have lots of cool DLC stuff to, like, give you if you pay $10. And we were like, okay, I'm fine with that. That's kind of cool. But then they just never released DLC. And then they released a thing that was like, actually, we're not going to be doing any DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm like, wait, what? So you just released this whole game, and you removed an entire character from game one, and you're like not going to explain it. Like his wife and children are still in the game. It's crazy. For the people who know Breath of the Wild, this is Cass, the accordion player. People were drawing memes of like, because in the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom, like a bunch of rocks fall from the sky. People were drawing memes where he just got crushed under one of the rocks and that's why he doesn't show up. He just got murdered. Saw someone make a moveset for Phoenix in Smash. They could literally just copy his moveset from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He has already done this. He has been in a fighting game. One of his moves is summoning Maya, and she just, like, runs across the screen and trips, and then, like, I don't know. I think that does damage. Another attack is, like, he just, like, kind of pulls up an evidence taper, and he kind of, like, looks at it, and then it does damage. I don't know. I think his final smash, like, the ultimate move in Marvel v. Capcom was, like, you cut away to a scene where there's like the judge from Ace Attorney and he goes like guilty and he slams the gavel and it does damage and it's so good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. They came up with a lot of really cool inventive ways for a freaking lawyer to do damage.
Alright, it is 8:13. I am done with my drawing. I'm just sitting here chatting now, but I am heckin' hungry.
Oh.
I need to at least try to do my floor today, which I don't actually know if I'm gonna get to.
Oh yeah, I'll come and help you with that. I'm actually a little bit more free today.
Are you?
Yeah, I did my stuff.
Okay.
I did my time. I did my waiting. 10 years of it. Wait, frick, it was 12 years, wasn't it? 12 years of it in Azkaban. There we go. Yeah, I'll probably head off in like exactly 5 seconds. 5.
Okay.
4. 3. Start counting slower because it actually took a little bit longer than 5 seconds. 2. 1. Okay, done. Woo! I finished. I was genuinely very close to finishing. All right. I will also head off. Oh wait, I forgot the spiel. Thank you for support. Good follow, support, sub. Thank you. Appreciate. Many Discord. Hello. Come join. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's go raid somebody.
Okay, bye.
Is anyone doing a stream today? Let's see. Who is who is this? I don't know who you are. Oh, Mesa's doing a stream. Okay, Mesa's playing Ace Attorney. Ha! Let's go join Mesa and tell them that the Phoenix Wright should be in Smash. Wait, Mesa, follow me. Done. Lastly, but not leastly, go check out Dust_Rabbit if you haven't already. Go do it. I command thee. Does he shout objection while pointing aggressively and stabbing someone with his finger? Yeah, that would have been a cool move. I think it was. I've never played the game. I've only seen like gameplay videos. But it genuinely would be so cool. He does stuff like that. It's all really funny things. I think like one of them is like he picks up something random from the ground like he's finding evidence, and I think he yeets it at someone, and that counts as like a distance attack. It's so good. All right, see y'all later. Bye.
Right, bye.